Good morning. Today we thought we would make some Play-Doh because this is something that you could try at home to make. We actually already made some here, and make sure you put it after you've made it in an airtight container, just like the containers of Play-Doh, so it doesn't dry out. But it's made from all kinds of things that you probably have at home that you can do. And we'll show you how to make the different colors. And here we go. So the first thing we need to do is we need to boil a cup of water. So I'm going to put it on the stove here. And remember, this is something that you're going to need help with at home from an adult. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So we've got a cup of water that's going to boil because we need to have it hot to mix with our dry ingredients. Next, we're going to add flour. Just plain flour. It's a cup and a half of flour. So there's a cup and a half of flour. Then you need to add some salt. That's here. It's a half a cup of salt. So as you can see, we got flour, salt, and I'm getting my water ready to boil. The next thing we need to do is we need to add cream of tartar. And it is 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. I'm actually this time only making a batch, so I'm only going to put 1 in. But I'll post the recipe too. And then Clara, do you want to add the oil? We need, in the recipe it'll say 2 tablespoons of oil, but we're only going to add 1 because we're doing half of a batch. Good job. Okay, so again, we have water, flour, salt, cream of tartar, and oil. And can you see on the stove, the water is boiling. So I'm going to take the lid off and have an adult at home do this part for you, okay? And I'm just going to let it cool just a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour it in there. Now remember, that's going to be really hot. So we're going to let it cool just a little bit. And then Clara and I have some gloves that we're going to put on to mix it, partly because we're going to put some food coloring in. And as you can see, I did it without a glove, and the food coloring will get on your hand. So, Clara, what color do you want to do this one?
We're going to do pink.
Okay, so we will need some food coloring too. This is food coloring that you can get just at the grocery store. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a spoon and get this started. And mix it up while it cools down a little bit more. And then, Clara, when do you think we should add some coloring?
When it starts to get that Play-Doh-y form.
So as you can see, friends, it's starting to get into more of a ball form. And when you smell it, Claire, what do you smell? You smell salt?
Yeah.
It smells like a lot of salt and flour. So it's cooler now to the touch. So I'm going to go ahead and start mixing it a little bit more with my hands. Put my spoon over here. Mix it more with my hands. And then we'll put the food coloring in. Clara, do you want to do that job?
Sure.
Okay. You know what, Clara, give me a little bit more flour. It's real sticky, so let's add a little more flour so it's not quite as sticky. Perfect. It won't be so sticky. Ah, that works.
So friends, to make pink, I'm going to take this red food dye, and I don't want to make my Play-Doh completely red, so I'm only going to do a few drops, and then we'll stop and see when I like the color.
Okay, Clara, We flatten it out in the bowl, that way you have some space to put the food coloring out and around. Go ahead and put it in there and then we'll show the friends how we. So she kind of spread it out and now she's gonna mix it. I know a lot of my friends like to play with Play-Doh. The other thing that you can do is after you have it all mixed up, if you want to pull it apart in different groups and make different colors, that's what we did before. So if you see the green that we made. And Clara, how did we make the green?
First we started out with blue and then we added yellow.
So we mixed our own color, green. So there's the green we made. And while Claire's still mixing that up, I'll show you the other colors we made.
Mine's already started to turn completely pink.
We started this one out with blue and thought if we added the red it would get purple, but it hasn't really become purple. It's more of a marble looking color. But we thought it was kind of cool. Oh, Claire, are you adding more red to it to get a color that you want?
Yep.
Okay. And then this is the one that we made that's just all blue. But remember, just like regular Play-Doh, after you're done playing with it, make sure you put it away in an airtight container so it doesn't dry out. Otherwise it will dry out and it won't be much fun to play with. But it's just like regular Play-Doh that you can take it apart. I know my friends like to make snakes with it. Maybe you can make the letters of your name.
Alright, look at that. It's all pink.
Looks good. And you don't need the gloves once the color is combined. You don't need the gloves to play with it. See, if I play with it, it's not on my hands. So it's just in the dough. Well, I hope you enjoy this adventure. Hope you get to make some Play-Doh. If you don't get to make it and you have some at home, why don't you get it out and try and make the letters of your name today. I'm gonna make the K for Miss Kim. Clara, can you make a C for Clara?
Yep. Ta-da!
And there is my K for Miss Kim. I'll put it here so you can see it too. And I wonder if Preston can make a P and Mariah can make a M and Abby can make an A. There you go. Have a great day, friends.